Hi everyone, it's Marsha from stampingwithmarsha.blogspot.ca. Today I have this cute little tea bag holder project to share with you. So if you open it up, it holds 2 tea bags. These are Twinings tea bags. I don't know anything about tea, so I don't know if this will hold other tea bags, but I know it holds this kind of tea bag. Isn't it cute? Okay, let's get started. First, you're going to need a piece of cardstock that measures 3 1/4 by 9 1/2. Then we're going to get our big score pal out. Can you see that? Yeah. And we're going to score it at 3 1/2, at 4 1/4, and 7 3/4. Oh, and make sure your paper doesn't move as you're scoring it either, though. Okay, and there we have it. So while we still have this board, I'm going to get a piece of a Designer Series paper. So that's for the inside, to hold the little pockets that hold the tea bags. Because I ran out of colors that match, I'm just using a smoky slate color because it goes with it somewhat. Okay, so with the 6 1/2, so this measures 6 1/2 by 7. So with this 6 1/2 inch side up, we score it at 1/2 inch and 3 1/2. And then I'm going to turn it over. Normally I would adhere it, but I'm being lazy, so we're going to put it at the 1/2 inch mark out this way, and then we're going to score it at 3 5/8, which is the little mark just past the 1/2. And then we're going to turn it over and do the same thing. Now, this isn't my instructions. I got, for this thing, I got it somewhere else, so if it doesn't make sense, I'm sorry. I didn't come up with it. I just copied that. The other part of it is completely mine. So move this out of the way, hit everything in the meantime, putting it back. Okay. Oh, you probably can't see my score line. So on the one that's 1/2 inch, I'm going to find a bone folder and just burnish our score lines. And don't worry, we'll get to these ones. Okay, and then you're going to need a strong adhesive for this. I have my tear tape ready. Oh my goodness, I'll fumble today. Then you take the backing off. Maybe not. Ah, almost success! Yay! Alright. And you would just fold it like that. And so it's like a long tube. Now for our score marks. Our other score marks. They're really hard to see. And they are really thick. So just like that. And what it's going to do is that it's going to go in the center here. Alright. So I'm going to take this right now, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my 1 1/4 circle punch, line these, as I'm moving all over, line these edges up. Move my fingers back. And I'm going to punch not even a 1/2 circle. Well, maybe. Yeah, no, not even 1/2 circle. There we go. And so what this does is that it makes it easier to get your tea in and out. Okay, just like that. Okay, so that's the inside sleeve. Okay, so now we come back to the outer shell. Alright, so now we can fold these. Oh my gosh, flinging the paper everywhere. Seriously, flinging the paper everywhere. Okay, so now this fits nicely, just like that. And what I'm going to do is I like to fancy this up. See? So this is from the Deco labels. So I've used the second largest frame. And what you do is you put it in like this. So remember, if you put it like this, you're going to cut it all out, and we don't want to do that. So I just want to cut it like this. So bring in the big heavy duty Big Shot. Try and get all the plates for it. I don't know, can you see this okay? I hope so. So again, remember, I'm not putting the plate on top of everything. And so I'm going to center it. It's hard to see when you're sitting down. So now I don't think that's centered. There, that looks better. I think. Put my plate carefully on top. And then I'm only going to run it through just a little bit. I don't want to go all the way because I don't want that mark to come through. Yep, they make this noise. Everything's okay. So move this out of the way. And then this is what we have left. Perfect. Everything's sliding everywhere. So then this comes down just like that. So now we're going to bring back this piece in, and so on the inside we're going to put seriously flinging paper today, 2 pieces of tear and tape because we want it to be really strong. We don't want our gift falling apart on us. I'm getting tear and tape stuck to me everywhere. Okay, sorry. Yay, that one came off really well. Excitement is. Alright. So we bring this back in, and then we're going to center it right in the middle like that. Put some pressure down. Ah, it's coming together. Okay, so now we're going to put the DSP on. So this is Havakappa, and I thought this would be perfect because, you know, these are tea bag holders. Or you could put chocolate in them. You really could. It doesn't really matter. So you could change it, obviously, change your color here. Or you could still do that. Whatever. So I need my snail. And then I'm just going to center it. Maybe I should put this on before. Oh, lesson learned. Center it just like that. And I know it doesn't go all the way to the top, but it doesn't need to. And then I found these amazing Velcro dots that they're sticky already. They're like stickers already for me. And so you get one front and one back. And so you've got a clear side and a white side. So essentially the clear side is when you see on this one, you can't really see it. It's on your project, and the white one's up here, so it doesn't really matter. So I'm going to put the white one up top. Push down, and then what you do is you just making sure that that's folded right. And then you would fold that down and you're pressing, so now the other one goes on. See? Just like that. And now I have a button. This one's bigger than that one because I have none of those left. I've used them all up, so maybe this might look a little weird. I don't know. We'll both find out together. So you adhere it with glue dots on the flat side as it flings around on me. Now I could put the ribbon through, but it could be a lot of work. Not that I don't like work, it's just sometimes it's a little difficult. And then I'm going to take my Bermuda Bay ribbon. Okay, again, tying a bow. See how it's flat in my hands? Making a loop there, a loop there. Here, I'll move this out of the way so you can see it from the white background. Okay, flat, flat. Crossing, my right hand is under the left, pushing the left loop through. And it kind of twists and you pull a little here and there. And you keep pulling until you get the size of bow that you would like. That looks great. So now I'm just going to adhere that with some glue dots. I'll cut it once I have it attached. Maybe not. Sorry. There we go. Looking for scissors. Oh, scissors. Now I may leave this ribbon a little bit longer than this one just because it is a bigger button. Can't even think of the word. Yeah, actually the bigger button doesn't look too bad at all. So for the inside of this one, I have a piece of Whisper White that measures 3 1/4 by 3, and I've stamped a thank you from Apple of My Eye in, this is Wisteria Wonder. So I think I'll do that for this one. So I already have my piece, except I forgot to get my ink. Thankfully my inks are right here. Wisteria Wonder. And the gorgeous set Apple of My Eye, so we're going to use this one, the thank you. Clear block. So I'm just going to stamp it right in the center. I mean, you could put anything you'd like, any kind of greeting, happy birthday, whichever you would like. Oh, I'm squiggling it. Perfect. And then my snail. So like I said, you can even